I like to say right off the bat that I'm not like a mental health expert or anything, but um, I'm going to assume you know who Chris Chan is, and I'm going to assume you know what he's accused of. Um, I'm just gonna be straightforward with you, and I'm honestly surprised no one has brought this issue up. Uh, Chris Chan grew up in a hoarding situation. His mother was a hoarder. I believe his father was a hoarder. And I believe he was a hoarder. Now, you combine all three of these mental states into already his autism and his deviant sex acts, and you're going to end up in the situation that he ended up in. Because I've been watching the 60 episode series of his life on YouTube. I believe I'm on episode, I think 53 or something. And the one thing that I notice about Chris Chan is this entire time throughout his life, it kind of just seems like he's surrounded by just stuff in the internet. It's almost like the clutter in his house has separated him from his parents. It's almost like his parents don't even exist. His parents are just like lost in this deep pile of junk while he's in his bedroom trying to defend himself online throughout his entire life. And it's created a situation where he never learned how to like act socially. He never learned how to be social. And then on top of that, he's just stuck online the entire time, and he's just learning all this fucked up stuff. And then next thing you know, we fast forward to today, and he's now being accused of raping his 80-year-old mother. That's where I'm just saying, I really do think the hoarding played a negative aspect of his life. Because if you research hoarding, one of the negative side effects of that mental state is social isolation. And that's Chris Chan's like whole life. Social isolation. You know, if he was raised in a clean house, in like a normal household, and his parents still had like friends or they went out or something like that, I think he wouldn't be the person that we see today. And that's where everyone's missing the point. They're either too focused on his autism, they either are too focused on his transgenderism, but no one ever talks about the fucking hoarding. It's the hoarding. Jordan Peterson, keep your fucking room clean. Clean room, clear mind. Clean room, clean mind. It's as simple as that. If you look at Chris Chan's room, it's a fucking mess. If you look at his house, I am honestly surprised he has never been in a Hoarders episode. Like, this dude's house was a fucking mess. He's lucky he's even still alive today because his house burnt. His house almost burned down to the ground because of the hoarding. And of course, you have all these reports that he was the one who caused the burn. He wasn't the one who caused the burn. It was the hoarding. You know, there was a cord inside of the door, and they kept opening and closing the door, and the cord shorted out and caught on fire. I don't know. It just flabbergasts me that no one ever talks about the fucking hoarding.